Bending is a gift, but what happens when it becomes too powerful? Some techniques are so dangerous that they've been outright forbidden. Today, we're diving into the 12 most terrifying forbidden bending techniques in the Avatar universe, some so rare that even the Avatar barely knew about them. Let's start with one of the rarest, energy bending. This technique allows a bender to take away or restore someone's bending ability by directly manipulating their chi. We saw this when Aang removed Fire Lord Ozai's bending and when Korra restored bending to Aemon's victims. However, it's not a combat technique. It requires a deep spiritual connection, and if the user isn't pure of heart, it could backfire. Waterbenders can heal, but what if they did the opposite? Bloodbending is one of the most terrifying abilities in the Avatar universe. It allows waterbenders to control a person's body like a puppet by bending the water in their blood. First discovered by Hama, this technique became even more formidable when Yakon and Amon learned to do it without a full moon. Amon could even use it to remove bending from others. Because of its horrifying nature, Korra banned bloodbending completely. Airbenders are usually peaceful, but they possess one of the most deadly forbidden techniques, air deprivation. We saw Zahir use this against the Earth Queen, suffocating her by removing the air from her lungs. But did you know Avatar Yangchen did this first in the novels? She removed the air from a room, nearly killing everyone inside. This is one of the most terrifying bending abilities because it is instant, silent, and impossible to resist. Waterbenders can also manipulate spirits through spirit bending. This technique was first used by a waterbender named Makuta during Avatar Roku's time. It allows a bender to purify dark spirits, but it can also do the opposite, corrupting peaceful spirits into monstrous versions of themselves. It's an extremely rare ability, with only a few known users, including Korra and her uncle Unalaq. Earthbenders have a brutal forbidden technique called the sand coffin. It works by turning the ground beneath an enemy into quicksand and then burying them alive under a heavy boulder. Since earthbending requires movement, once a victim is trapped, they are completely helpless. It's a silent and deadly way to eliminate even the strongest benders. Lavabending is one of the rarest earthbending subskills. It allows benders to melt solid rock into lava, creating deadly rivers of molten fire. This technique requires immense power and control. Only a few benders, like Gazan and Bolin, have been able to master it. It's so dangerous that it was considered forbidden in ancient times. Combustion bending is a rare firebending skill that allows the user to create explosions through focused energy. Characters like Combustion Man and Peely demonstrated its devastating potential, making it one of the most feared bending techniques. Bonebending is a forbidden earthbending technique that allows the bender to manipulate the calcium within bones. This gruesome ability can control or even shatter an opponent's skeleton, making it a terrifying form of combat. Heartbending is a rare firebending technique that enables the bender to manipulate a person's emotions and passions. By influencing the heart's energy, a heartbender can sway decisions and feelings, making it a morally ambiguous and potentially dangerous ability. Mindbending is an airbending technique that allows the user to manipulate or read another person's thoughts by controlling air vibrations. This invasive ability breaches personal privacy and poses significant ethical dilemmas. Soundbending isn't officially part of the known bending styles, but many believe it could be real. It would let airbenders control sound by bending the air vibrations around them, either making sound louder or completely silent. In the dawn of Yangchen, Avatar Yangchen uses a powerful voice technique that creates shockwaves. It's not called soundbending in the story, but it shows how sound can be used as a weapon through airbending. This moment gives us a glimpse of what soundbending might look like. Immortality Bending is a theoretical and highly controversial technique that involves using earthbending to manipulate one's own cellular structure to halt or significantly slow the aging process. In the Kyoshi novels, the earthbender Lao Ge claimed to have achieved this ability, allowing him to extend his life unnaturally. While there are no known widespread practitioners, the concept suggests that by attuning deeply with the Earth's energy, a bender could achieve prolonged life. However, the ethical and spiritual implications make this a forbidden and largely speculative practice. These 12 forbidden bending techniques showcase the incredible potential and peril of bending. While they offer unparalleled power, they also pose significant ethical dilemmas and dangers. It's a reminder that with
great power comes great responsibility.
Which of these techniques do you find most fascinating or terrifying? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the Avatar universe.